When I get that feeling, I got some funky hair feeling. Yeah, buddy. So last night I came on. When I went to my storage locker as the targeted individual, I wasn't able to get there for a couple months because it was pointless to go there because I couldn't get anything out, like nothing. So the last time I went, I broke open the hope chest that was faced backwards, so I took the lid off so I could get into it a little bit. And then it's funny, all the things that I got were a synchronicity to do with unconditional love, and then again all of the passions that I have. Again, there's still some in there, but again, like a Tibetan singing bowl, the tarot deck. No books, I don't think. But I drew last night the Queen of Wands card. So I went over that last night. And then today, so far, today, I grabbed the Star card earlier. So I was going to look these up later for me. So I grabbed the Star card because I don't know anything about tarot yet. I do know that you're supposed to trust your intuition. So I grabbed the Star and Page of Swords when I shuffled earlier. And then I kept out the Queen of Wands from last night. So I should have put them back in. But again, they say when you're diving into your intuition that you can look at the colors. So again, you can look at the colors and then you can just kind of close your eyes instead of using the book and see what happens when you just assess the card by yourself without looking at the manual on how to read them. So I did start that a long time ago on my journey, and I was getting into that. This has been years now that I've been targeted, right? So again, like hair's gone now. Who cares? It's hair, right? Just wear it how you want. Nothing matters really, right? Because it's what the narcissist will never understand, and karmics will never understand, that unless they heal, they're not going to be able to make it through this year. They're quite frankly not. There's too many of us waking up right now as light warriors on the planet. So the light's always going to outweigh the dark. So it doesn't matter if we've all been through the dark, gone through our addictions, and you know, if you suppress your emotions and you're being oppressed by somebody else, you're not going to pull through. So it's time to get rid of fear, and it's time to stand up for you. That's what this year is. It's been 60 years and it's not going to happen for another 60 years. So do we sit stagnant in fear, or do we grab ourselves by the balls, male or female, what have you, pronoun, and do something different for ourselves, do something authentic, be authentic, and try to find a passion today. So again, these assets have interrupted my journey. I could have had 3 more certificates right now: spiritual life coach, hypnosis, and divine channeler for the divine, which I think I already do. I'm gonna end it now, because actually I'm not. It's still a short, and they probably will take forever to let it go out anyway. So I should just either look up one of the meanings, because again, I was really getting into the feeling of looking at the cards, but I'm just going to do a shuffle right now with the collective. So I'll put all the ones back in. And then see what wants to be shared with the collective right now as a whole, as people are waking up on the planet. I might have to look up what it is. I might have to look up the definition of what it is, because I don't know them yet. But again, we can start anytime, and the power is now. So before I even grabbed a deck of cards, I never could shuffle. I never thought I could shuffle. So remember, when you come into your divine energy, that one just popped right out. So I guess that's the one that wants to come out. So it is death. So this is for the collective right now. It's death. So let's look. Death. There it is. And I'm sure some people in my city and across the planet, they do read tarot, and I know some people that do. So you should stick with that, because it is awesome. And when you get in your powerful energy, you are being divinely guided, right? When you come on and do a live reading, when you've tuned into the energy as above, so below, and got yourself grounded. So again, death to me, I can't find it right now because there's in the Divine Tarot deck. Again, I am a seeker, I am a listener, and I am a speaker with Divine Tarot deck. I don't believe there's a legend to actually look them up at the front. So I think you have to flip through everything. But death to me would be, again, death would mean the fire horses here. So it's setting death to everything that isn't gonna stand in the new earth anymore. So again, F the system, all the systems that weren't working, there's becoming a death. And sometimes, again, you have to have a death within your own vessel before you can be reborn again. They say you have to die, but they say you have to die before you really die, right? So again, there's that as well as without looking. She's wearing blue, so she's getting her voice back. That's the throat chakra. And she's going to go get grounded now after her death. So red is the root chakra. So when you get grounded, the root chakra makes you feel secure. So you're getting rid of fear. So see, behind it now, she's not going to be afraid of the big bad monster over here because she's going to go now. She had a death. She's being rebirthed. She's got her voice, the blue for the chakra, your throat. And then she's going to go get grounded now, feeling secure and letting go of fear, because fear really is an illusion. And again, some of that news when you're tapped into the tell lie vision all day, that's actually just was a hoax to get everybody stuck. Again, it's great for narcissists because that's all they do. So it's the time for the narcissist now to actually stop spreading their fear around. Again, you can wear red as your root chakra. And what else can I assess without looking? Again, I think, yeah, there's something back here now, and she's going to go get secure now and balance out her root chakra and learn to get her voice back. Because again, that was probably stolen by many narcissists, right? She's having a big wake up now. She could have got rid of a few addictions as well. But if we want, I'm just going to keep continuing and see actually what the death card really means. For those of you that do read tarot, you already know, and I don't, but that's just what I was trying to guess there with my intuition. And again, I did take a couple courses, but somebody did steal my Facebook. Somebody did steal my Facebook again, so all those courses are gone. I put my money into those courses, just like I have a treadmill right now sitting in my storage locker that I wasn't able to sell on Carrot. So again, as a hate crime, you don't get the same things as other people. I wasn't ever able to go on Carrot and sell any of my things before I moved. So now I have great treadmill that I won not won. I used it with my own money when I fought for a medical retirement before. So again, when we fight for things, you can end up buying yourself something good. In the end, you can get fucked over by people that are jealous and envious. So it's really the year for them to start coming into their own vessel and speaking up for themselves and letting go. Again, remember, jealousy is going to cause the death of you. So you're not going to have a rebirth. You're just going to be dead right now still for those people. So the narcissist, the psychopaths, you're not going to be able to ground and get secure in your root chakra or speak your truth because you haven't. You've held it in now for almost 80 years or whatever age you are. You've never spoken your truth because you're all liars. So the universe supports honest people. So the death card really means White Bear King Valum, Norway, Norwegian fairy tale. Death is a huge upheaval, potentially representing the death of one way of life. So this is exactly what's going on. So I was divinely guided. So death is a huge upheaval, potentially representing the death of one way of life and the start of a new one. Fire horse year. We're getting rid of all the old systems that were crap. Fuck the system. Life changes irrevocably, and there is no way to go back. There's no way to go back. Change is necessary. The death of childhood is important in order to grow up. So again, when we heal our inner child, we can come back to that little innocent child and give her all the love back that she never got, because none of us did. No generations ever got any love. But it's time to set your ego aside and give that love back to your inner child before you can actually heal and have a rebirth. Or you're just going to be dead. Change is necessary. So again, the death of childhood is important in order to grow up. So do you get it? The narcissists are those little kids still because they've never grown up. Their ego took over their whole vessel and they thought they were more important than everybody else. No one's more important. We're all one. It's one big giant consciousness. Again, no matter what skin color you have, no matter if you have tattoos or not, it's all one. That's all it is. We are all one. And that's why I love spirituality. It's like going into an AA meeting or an NA or a CA meeting today, or going to get healing on your jealousy or on your hatred that you have again for yourself that you've been projecting onto everybody else. When you let just one lie out today or go tell somebody something, or in your group of friends tonight, narcissists, again, you're going to go sit there and chain smoke. You're going to party and you're going to think you're so pretentious and better than everybody sitting there going, oh, look at her hair. Who did she think she was on that video today? It's time to let that go too. And realize that the one that you've all been scapegoating and projecting at only had your best interests at heart. That's the person I am, because I've always had unconditional love for everybody. but I don't for people that bully and bulldoze and dominate over people. Again, there's no scapegoating in this time around. There's no abuse. There's no racism. It's all one, guys. It doesn't matter. That's like me saying, again, I did the analogy of a man in our hometown of London, Ontario, Canada years ago. Snake was his name. They called him Snake, tattooed from head to toe. And he was probably judged everywhere he went. All day, every day. That guy would have been judged. And I bet you he wore his tattoos really proud, right? So that's what this is about. No matter, beauty is skin deep. And no matter what skin color you have, we're rising up. We're rising up no matter what. That scapegoating is wrong, racism is wrong, and not having unconditional love to people and using people to project at, it's all wrong. And that's the systems that are falling right now. So again, it did come out upright. So it's metamorphosis, evolution, loss, transition, and change. So whatever's going on for you right now, this death card was just divinely guided. You saw it jump right out of the deck. And again, I do know people, again, like I've mentioned, get back into your tarot decks right now. Again, that will give you with the year of the fire horse right now, I bet you can get back into your old things too. There's a woman that I know within my hometown, she can breathe fire. She can breathe fire, and fire is very goddamn cleansing. So she already has her spiritual gifts. And again, if people like that attune back into that, there's another girl that loves to wrestle. That's fucking cool as shit. That's a great passion to have. So again, that is already being authentic. No one else can do those things. But you ladies can, or you men can. So think about stuff like that in the new change. It's all about, we broke out of the matrix now, the systems are cracking, and now you're gonna go do your passion, but you can even try to do it a little bit more. You can add more to it this time and take it into a spirituality of the fire is cleansing, wrestling, teach other people how to wrestle. Maybe it could be like a self-defense sort of wrestling thing, something like that. But that's how it is. And so it is. And so it will be. I hope wherever you are on the planet, you can have a rebirth today too. Namaste.